Good morning. This is Friday morning. I'm that flu we had must have been a really bad strain. I don't. Of course, it was a while before we knew we had the flu. We knew we were sick, but I just had to keep on working because I had stuff to do, and I'm sure it made the thing last longer. I'm just last night started to feel like I didn't have a bad illness. But anyhow, I am feeling some better. We got these stupid steers loaded up yesterday on this trailer. Crazy things. It took me over 3 hours to get them on the trailer. They're just nuts. I had to park tractors on the outside of the barn there on the other side of the fences so that they wouldn't try to jump over or go through the fences or anything. It was terrible. Not fun. It's not good for my health to have steers acting like that. That crazy. But anyhow, we got them on there. What I have to do to get them is I get them in here, which is in this mess, and then they go out that door over there. But the problem is just trying to get them to come into the milking parlor here, the old milking parlor. Yep, they bent up one of my gates getting out. Of course, they don't make good gates anymore, basically, but they pretzelized that. Used to be a gate. I don't know if it's any use in trying to straighten it. I might, knowing me, I'll probably try to straighten it out some. I like straightening metal anyway. But so I'm feeding with what's I got left up in here, which is a few heifers and I don't know. I guess all I got is heifers up here. But one of them I'm keeping, and I'm going to put a couple other younger steers up in here with that heifer and kill the heifer for beef in the fall. She's just fat and she's never gotten with calves. I don't know what's up with that, but anyway, I haven't been feeling good at all and starting to feel almost normal now. So let me put some feed out here for these AMU nils. I baled a little bit of hay yesterday, wasn't much. Didn't leave much time after fooling with them steers. That's a small load. Like to bale some more, but it's just going to have to get rained on, I guess. Got to finish planting some things in the garden. Got some squash and watermelons to replant, and these tobacco plants, I'm gonna put a few of them in the ground, I guess. So anyway, this is what the weatherman said would be mostly cloudy today, but it's this is pretty much more like what I figured it would be. It's mostly sunny and hot. I'm going to get a little bit more of that hay up. Now, some of y'all might have noticed some of the tires on some of my tractors. I get a lot of acreage out of them. Try to get all that I can. And as you can see, it's not just wet wore. The tread's not worn. It's rubber fatigue on there. I guess the question is, how do you know when it's finally the last time you can use it? Well, I have a prime example on here. Thank you for asking. After we baled that hay yesterday, my son said we cannot use that tractor again because of that tire. So, and I agree with him. Well, I think we could take some silicone and some rubber discs cut out of a other side wall of a tire and some ratchet straps and put on here and use it, but I'm not going to do that on this tire. Basically, finally have where the cords have ripped and you have the actual tube sticking out there. So that's how we know that we've got it all. We can't do any more with this tire. So I'm going to unhook it from the baler and put it around the corner till such time I can throw a tire on there and hook something else up to the baler for that little bit this afternoon. Anyway. Question on everyone's mind is, where in the world am I going to find another tractor to use while we're waiting for this tire to be fixed? I can probably find another tractor somewhere that I can use. Don't worry. Yep. I'll either use the 620 or I'll unhook the 4030 from the hay cutter, because I think I got all the first cutting that I'm going to do, so I could use the 2040, I don't know, we'll see. Well, I'm going to use the 4030 to bale, so, and I got to hurry and get out there, so. Over and out. Nothing better than a good honest sweat. Oof. Sweat all the impurities out of you. Humidity's heading up there. But we got it done. We got the hay up out of the field, and most of it in the barn. Got 70 more bales or so on one little wagon that we got to put up there. So we get that done before the storms. We be set. What do you think, Snoopy? You tired? Yeah, Snoopy's tired.